Could you give us an example, please, of when things didn't go so well and how you would change it next time?
Yes. Let's see. Well, there have been hard cases. Cases that are hard to diagnose. Would that do?
For example, if you were to lose a patient, how would you cope?
I would record the time of death and inform the coroner.
Anything else?
Ask for tests.
Fundamentals, Dr. Winters.
Perhaps on a more personal level?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
Relatives, Dr. Winters.
Of course. Of course, I would inform the relatives.
You have a patient who's bleeding to death from a liver laceration. He's hypervolemic. He needs an emergency laparotomy and blood. He's refusing to consent to surgery or transfusion. He says he wants to die. How would you cope? What would you do?
In all honesty, I would hand the case over.
Thank you, Dr. Winters. I see from your portfolio that you have excellent references from your colleagues. You're efficient, you're punctual, hardworking, thorough.
Thank you.
You had no right to block my rotation.
It was the board's decision.
Based on your recommendation.
Ruth, you are a very talented and dedicated doctor, and you have a very promising career in surgery. But at the moment, you're not ready.
I am just as ready as any doctor in this hospital.
It takes more than skill to be a surgeon. You need temperament, character, maturity. Because when you're faced with difficulties in theatre, and believe me, you will be...
Oh, this is so unfair.
It's that sort of attitude that won't help you.
Bleed from the liver laceration became torrential. It was clear from the fast scan that there was a substantial amount of free fluid in the Morrison's pouch.
And did your intervention work, Dr. Winters?
Unfortunately, it didn't. There were several unforeseeable complications and we lost the patient.
Explain what happened then.
We obviously recorded the time of death, the usual.
And how did you cope? Feelings, Dr. Winters?
I was upset for his family. I was dealing with his children and I tried to convey the news of his death in a way they'd understand. To make it as easy on the family as I could. I didn't want to be so busy cutting people up that I forgot to be human.
How did the interview go, Dr. Winters?
It's fine, thank you.
Nothing trip you up?
Not during the interview, no.
It's just last time you struggled with the emotional content, if I recall. The surgical department are simply looking for the whole person, that's all. Dr. Winters, word, please.
Give me a moment.
No, now.
Excuse me.
Stick around, everyone, please. I'd like you all to hear this. Is this a fit way to present yourself to your clinical lead?
I'm in the middle of treating a patient.
Take them off.
But I haven't finished.
Don't answer back. Congratulations. You have the specialty training post for surgery.
Ruth, that's marvellous.
Well done, Ruth. Fantastic. Well done.
Well?
I can't believe it.
Right, celebration's called for. First round's on me.
Yay!
Good stuff, Ruth.
Come on, back to work. Well done.